Alvin here, Jamieson's Repair Shop, working on the 78 Bronco. I've made a bit of progress on it. You can see the old quarter panel's missing. It's the same on the other side. In this video, I take out the interior. I start taking the GT bar out, but I still have one bolt that's been stubborn to get out because there's always at least one stubborn bolt. The spare tire rack has a stubborn bolt in it as well, so there's more than one. Had some trouble with the bumper, but we'll go through all that. I'll show you all the taking the parts off. We'll start with getting the glass out of the tailgate. And stick around because in the end, I mock up this. I just hang one of these. That quarter panel on here, and it looks, I'm telling you, it looks fine. So you'll want to hang around for that. So let's get into this, and then we'll get tailgate off, and we'll go from there. All right, there we go. We got the tailgate off, the bumper off. That went quite well, except for one bolt. There's always that one bolt. Now we got that piece of trim off, and I'd like to thank the person that used drywall screws. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. All right, let's get after the seat now. We'll get the seat out of here. Well, there's the back seat out. Pretty easy. Just a couple pins to pull out and a little bit of effort. I'll get Beverly to help me move this out. We'll find a place for it so it doesn't get wrecked. There's always one bolt. That guy back there was pretty stubborn. Those two weren't bad. One back there is pretty stubborn. I had to put my induction heater on. Man, if you don't have an induction heater, one of those nut busters, and you can afford it, you get one. They sure come in handy. So I would have been dealing with maybe heating it with a torch, and there's carpeting and all that kind of stuff, and this is like, boom, loosens it up. It's time to get the carpet out of this rig, the back rear carpet. It's all one section back here, separate of the front, so I took the bolts out of this. I didn't show you, but easy enough. Now this carpet, I'm pretty sure this carpet has never been out of this Bronco. So we're going to be the first ones to see this in, well, it was a 78 Bronco, so a long time. All right, let's get it out and we'll have a peek. We'll be the first since it was assembled. I'm just going to kind of fold it up so I can keep everything in one place. Fold it like a t-shirt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, if you ever wanted to see what was in one, now I'm pretty sure this has never been out, but I could be wrong. I'll set that over here. I have the seat behind me still. Now, what did they put in these? Little wooden slats of some sort. This looks to be original. Oh yeah, this is definitely original. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to save much of it. It's ruined in the back, so I'm going to fold it. Actually, I'm going to try to take it out. See what's under there. Oh yeah, just little, like little slats, but they're just cardboard slats. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I guess. Whatever works. All right, we'll put this off the side. I'll keep it for a pattern in case I need it for a pattern for something on it. In case I make a new one. There, that's a mess, I tell you that. What else have we got here? Well, they're just little cardboard slats, so I don't think there's much interest there in anything. If I can just, no treasures that I can find. Well, let me get a broom and I'll clean this all up and we'll see how good the floor is back here, and I'll get rid of this junk. I'll throw a lot of this in the garbage right now because it's just garbage. It's exactly what it is. Just like so. Now I'll get a vacuum and we'll vacuum this out. They're all vacuumed up. She's got some surface rust, but there's no holes. None that I can see. And we'll know when we get a little deeper on it. But overall, this bed looks pretty good. And over on this side is really good. And I was looking underneath here. You guys might not be able to see it. But that's not that bad here on this side. And this side over here, yes, definitely is going to need some work. It's probably not focusing. More in this area right here. So we'll have to work on that. We'll see when we get down there. Alright, let's get these panels off. Yep. There we go. 3/8. And they got this spacer plate on them too. Alright, let me set these aside. I want to keep all this together. Yeah, these are all ruined there. Looks like maybe someone set himself up a little condo at one time. Nothing in it now. Hope not. Nope, nobody there. Nobody home. Well, there she is, all limbed out. She looks pretty bare now. I'm going to pressure washer this whole thing, and then I'll start cleaning up the joints that need some repairs there, and underneath the bunk there, and probably there. A little bit of work there. And I bought new inner fenders, so I'll be taking those off. Look at the dirt. But that's what it is with these old cars. Dirt everywhere in them. Now I gotta find a place for all the parts, someplace safe for them. Well, there we go. That looks a lot better than the old rusted out quarter panel. These are not bad. This one is in really good shape. This quarter panel, no dents that I could see in it or anything. It was handled with care. The pin's not in it. I'll have to grab the pin out of the old quarter panel, and maybe not. I find that pin a bit of a pain, but it is an alignment pin. I probably should put it in. It has to go in before the quarter panel goes on. So now what has to happen is I have to start fixing any rust that's in the inner shell of it. I already know that there's rust under the back bed here on the bed support. There's rust in actually at the back end of this quarter panel support. And of course, up in here, if you can see that or not, but there's rust in the dog leg on this door, and the same on the other side. So there's a lot of work to do yet, but I think we can make it happen. I think this will be good.